want the best and you want to be blessed, we'll be catapulting you into his doxa. Canal, Canal, keep watching Canal TV.
Clap your hands. He will never change. God of awesome wonder, always will remain. Yeah, God of miracle, He will never change. God of awesome wonder.
Clap your hands, all you people, singing songs of praise to the Most High God. 'Cause He reigns, and that is why we sing.
Hello, good afternoon, wonderful viewers. Welcome to today's episode of Why We Sing. I am Domotey, and with me I have
Constance.
So we are in the Valentine season. It's a season of love. I know we are all jubilating and we are happy out there, but kindly remember we are not in normal times.
Yes. So don't forget to observe the protocols.
Social distancing. Please wear your mask and kindly stay at home and remain safe. Okay, so today we are going to talk about why we sing. We would like to share more light on why we are having this show. I'm sure you're all wondering what it's all about. So,
I sing to proclaim the word of God. You know, I believe each and every one of us have a different way of proclaiming the word of God out there. So I personally sing to proclaim the word of God, and I sing to gain spiritual upliftment. Yeah, what about you?
okay, I believe music is part of life. Putting singing aside, I believe music is part of life. And music is a way I express my love to God. Sometimes you can't really say what you want to say in prayer, but then there's this particular song that when you hear, it speaks a lot. So music kind of makes me happy. When I'm singing, there's this kind of joy that I get, and it's a form of communion to God. So that is why I sing. It's a lifestyle, and I don't think I can do away with music. It's totally awkward. I mean, I can't imagine going like a day with no music. I'm always singing. So I think that is why. So to show more light, this is a program we came up with to help people express their love and then devotion to God. So we are going to bring artists on board who will be here to help us worship. So it's all about worship. But then when they come, we are going to ask them why they sing. And I think singing is personal to everyone. Everyone has a different definition of why they sing. Yes. So after we talk about that, we are going to have people who will be worshiping with us for some minutes. And I think it's going to help us express ourselves more to God and then draw us closer. So that is what this show is really about. So we want you to get ready for some exciting, very, very exciting episodes. And you'll be meeting some very, very interesting personalities on the show. All right, so today we want to take a topic and then talk about, basically, about COVID-19. So Constance, what's your take on this COVID? How do you think this COVID has affected the church and then has affected singers as a whole? What are your personal experiences?
Thank you very much for this question. COVID-19 has caused more harm than good to the church as a whole, including the singers in the various churches. It has made choristers or singers more reluctant. You know, when before COVID came, we were going for rehearsals and all that, so we were much equipped with a lot of things. But when this pandemic sets in, it's made everything came to a halt. So it made singers more reluctant. We were refusing to practice more and more. But I know for sure there are other people who were trying their possible best to come up with something good for themselves. But in a way, it has caused more harm than good to singers. Yeah. What do you also think?
I think it has really affected the church as a whole, and then the choir in particular. Like from what you said, from your viewpoint, we used to go for rehearsals. It was something we're doing constantly. It's like you being part of a routine for so many years. Every Saturday you are going, and then all of a sudden there is lockdown, and then you are home. So you try to find something else to do to fix that time that you're not going for rehearsals. And then the lockdown was like 6 months, 5 months. It was a very long period. And we were just home, everybody was relaxing. So if you try and look for a new hobby to substitute for that, you realize that after the lockdown, we were very reluctant to go. And the vibe, I realized that when we went back to church, the vibe wasn't there, the fire wasn't there anymore. You go for rehearsals and then there are 2 people, sometimes just 3 people. And we are all looking to see where everyone is. And it's you find out that we weren't checking up on each other too during the season. Everyone was hiding. So we don't know where this chorister is. Someone has traveled there. It was affecting the commitment to the choir as a whole. And then what I noticed also was it affected worship, the response of the congregation to worship. Initially, people were able to express themselves more because when wearing these nose masks, there was not so much heat. But now we are observing very strict protocols. We go and then we are paced out. Everyone is seated. Everyone is so afraid. So realize that when the person leading the worship is on stage, the person is worshiping, but the person is conscious of the fact that there is something called COVID-19. And then it's like there are just a few people who are singing, and then everyone is so alert. Everyone is conscious. So we are worshiping, but then there is this fear so people are not able to respond. And you realize that, I don't know if it's just me, but with the mask, you don't really want to talk much.
Yeah.
If you have makeup on and then you are sweating, it's like as you talk, the thing just goes up and down like that, and you can't sing. So I realize I go to church and I find myself quiet all the time. Even when the pastor is preaching, the usual response is not there.
Yeah.
Everyone is just
relate to that.
You can relate to
Yes.
that. So that's some of your experiences.
It was quite challenging having the mask on and you singing as well. It was quite challenging.
It was very
Yes.
challenging. And people can't come to stay on the stage and dance. At first, as soon as the worshiper raises a topic, you see that everybody will be dancing, expressing themselves. People will be holding hands, shaking each other. But now everything is just down. People are just seated at one place and then they can't do anything. So I think it has really affected the singers. It has affected first the commitment of the choir for rehearsals. It has affected the worship as a whole. And I also think in a way it has affected our personal worship to God.
Sure.
Our personal worship, because people are afraid. People are very afraid of. You hear maybe the day you are coming, you've heard that a colleague of yours is dead because of COVID. And then you are supposed to worship God in that particular state of mind. So that people are there, but then they are kind of distracted. So they can't really give their all to God as they should. So moving forward, what do you think we can put in place? How are the things we should condition our minds to in order to make things better? Since now it's like the lockdown has been lifted and we've started going to church.
But COVID is still into existence. You know that, yes. And we still have to put in place the measurements. So I personally think we should compromise. For now, we don't have anything to do. So the only thing we can do now is just to compromise. That's putting in place the protocols needed. That's wearing of the nose masks and all that. Because now that's what really matters. Yeah, so I personally think we should compromise.
I also think your ministry as a worshiper doesn't end because of COVID-19. What you are supposed to do as a as a worshiper, it doesn't end because of COVID. So in these times, God expects us to go the extra mile. We shouldn't do what maybe we are doing, the usual thing we are doing. We shouldn't use the COVID season as an excuse not to go for rehearsals, because the choir speaks, they stand like they are at the forefront of the ministry. If someone comes to church, someone can stay because of the music that is on. So if the choir is divided, if the music is not good, it's really going to affect how people, the number of people who even come to church, and the response, their response to the church. Sure. So I think as a believer, God expects you to go the extra mile now. You need to give God your best during this season. As she said, it's not easy, but we all have to compromise, because we know that it is hard. And then let's start checking up on each other. I know it's like a lot is going on, so as worshipers, we need to be there for each other, check up. And let's try not to lose touch. I think now people are accustomed to the virtual. So people like Zoom and everything. But I think we should try and then go back to our old ways. I mean, going to church, going for rehearsals normally, and then let's make the church of God a whole. And for those of us who have started or who decide not to go to church anymore, I beg you, please don't stay at home. We don't know when there will be another lockdown. Do we know? You don't know when there will be another lockdown. So for now, let's use the opportunity. Because me, personally, I missed going to church. Didn't you miss going to church?
I really did.
Every Sunday, I mean, I'm used to going to a particular party. And all of a sudden, we are home. We can't go to church. And then the lockdown was lifted, thankfully. So let's all try and then go back to our normal routines. And I believe everything will be okay. All right. So we are going to take a song from me, Eric. So, me, Eric, kindly stay with us.
Lord, I give you everything. I give you my life so you can use me, Lord. I want to be more like you, Jesus. Nashi Shema Rabo Nema Minye Sewo Akasa Ewo Kron Mo Nema Casa,
I want to give God all the glory. I want to give Him all the honor. I just want to talk about how much we love Him, how much we appreciate you.
Lord, Most High. Yes, you are the Lord, Most High. Yes, you are the Lord. You are the Lord, Most High. Yes, you are the Lord, and yes, you are. Yes, you are. Hey, you are my God. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Hey, you are the Lord. Yes, you are the Lord. Yes, you are the Lord. Hey, Most High. Yes, you are. Hey, you are. You are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Hey, you are the Lord. Hey, yes, you are the Lord. And yes, you are my God. Yes, you are. Hey, you are the Lord. Yes, you are the Lord. Yes, you are. Hey, you are the Lord. Yes, you are the Lord. Yes, you are. No one can take your place, Jesus. No one can take your place. Yes, you are. Hey, you are. You are. Yes, you are the Lord. Yes, you are. Even in this season, you are God. Oh, even right now, yes, you are the Lord. Hey, you are. And yes, you are the Lord. Yes, you are. Hey, you are the Lord. Yes, you are. Yes, you are the Lord. Asafu Yehovah, uye krom, krom, krom. Etie Yeshirawo, Asafu Yehovah, uye krom, krom. Ana uye krom, krom. Krom, 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 krom. Hey, we are krom, 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 krom. We are krom, krom, krom. Yes, Shirawo, yeah. Yes, Shirawo, Asafu Yehovah. Hey, we are krom, krom. Tina Mary Jesus, 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 my Jesus, 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 His name is Jesus,
And you want to be blessed,
Jesus,
we got supporting you into His Doxa canal. Keep watching Canal TV.